Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Kristen and today we're finally getting started on organizing my pantry. If you saw our empty lake house tour, I showed you guys the pantry and I was dreaming up what it could look like. So today we're gonna try and make it happen. It's just holding everything right now and looking very cluttered and messy. And I wanna make it look like a pantry you'd find on Pinterest. The whole goal is for it to be super functional, but very decorative at the same time. Before we get started, I wanna give a huge thank you to Winc for sponsoring today's video. Winc is a wine subscription company that crafts the internet's favorite wine and delivers it straight to your door. I got mine delivered straight to my door and I'm definitely stocking my pantry with it. So super excited to share that with you later on in today's video. But if you enjoy watching, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and hit that like button. And let's go ahead and jump right into it.
I'm Kristen, interior designer and home decor expert. I'm sharing all of my designer tips and tricks with you to help transform your house into the home of your dreams through DIY projects, affordable home decor, styling tips, and home organization. If I can do it, you can too. Let's make our homes look and feel their best.
We're starting with the scariest, most daunting part, removing everything from the pantry. Now that the pantry's all cleared out, we can start planning out where we want all of our organizers. There's so many ways to do this, but I usually like to make sure that this main eye level area is the most pretty and like organized. This should be like the best part. Down there and up there is where we can kind of hide things and put bulkier items, but I want everything that is right here to be stuff that I use a lot and can grab at really easily. As you can see, I'm kind of going for a clear and warm woven tone pantry. I have jars for dried goods. I have baskets for more of things that I think look a little messy and I'd like to hide away. I also got some white baskets that are very neutral. I would say start with coordinating your organizers and you'll be good from there. When you're figuring out your layout, try and balance out similar shapes and sizes across your pantry so it looks really nice to the eye. So here's a rough idea of what the pantry is gonna look like before we fill it up with food. I got a bunch of these baskets and jars from IKEA. These small ones here are from the Target dollar section. I also have some dollar store bins up there, and I picked up this really cool wine organizer from Home Goods. I'm gonna be stocking the pantry with all of my new wine from Winc. Winc is a wine subscription that crafts the internet's favorite wine and delivers it straight to your doorstep. So they believe in making wine more accessible to everyone, and trust me, that was the most accessible. I didn't have to go anywhere to get 4 bottles of wine. You go online and take a 1-minute quiz that helps match the bottles to your taste preferences. So the quiz asks questions like, do you like peaches? Do you like popcorn? Do you like caramel? Different things like that. So based off of all your preferences on the quiz, they'll pair you with wines that you're going to love. So I think it's a really fun way to try out new wines and try out different brands and regions that you just maybe didn't know about. There's no membership fees. You can skip a month or even just cancel altogether at any time. And if you don't love a bottle that you received, you can swap it out and try something new. I love that they actually allow you to select if you only want white wine or if you only want red wine or if you're open to a mix. I wanted the variety, so I have a little bit of everything here. We have 2 whites. One is a Pinot Grigio, which is definitely one of my favorites. I also got this one, Chomy, and I've never heard of this. This is, oh, Sauvignon Blanc. That is one of my favorites. Summer Water Rosé. That just looks so pretty. Love it for its color already. And then I got a bottle of red. So this is Pinot Noir. If I'm gonna drink red wine, it's usually a Pinot Noir. There are a ton of different wines to choose from. They're all very good quality and very fair priced. You can even filter in your search to find low sugar wines, vegan wines, even sustainable wines. So there's something for everybody, their lifestyle and their dietary needs. So if you're a wine lover like me, or if you're totally new to wine and you just don't even know where to start, I highly recommend this. You can click the link down below my description box to get 4 bottles of wine for $29.95 plus free shipping delivered straight to your door. The promo code will automatically apply at checkout. I'm going to designate this little area as my beverage section. These organizers are great because they can go in your fridge, in a freezer, or your pantry. I also have this really great can organizer for all of our canned drinks. So we do have a lot of flavored fizzy water and we love having these on hand. So having a little organizer designated for these cans is amazing. You can stack them up and they kind of roll forward like a vending machine. This makes it so much easier to see how much of everything you have and you're no longer left with some empty boxes in your pantry. One of my favorite things to organize in a pantry is the snack section. So I'm going to be separating all of our different protein bars and little to-go snacks into these IKEA baskets. When it comes to organizing, all you really have to do is categorize things. So I'm putting all of the different protein bars, we have many different flavors and kinds, in this one basket. I'm doing a separate basket with all these different little protein chips that we have. And the third basket will be little snack bags that are filled with nuts and trail mix. I highly recommend creating little snack baskets if you are packing lunches for school or work. It makes it really easy just to grab what you need. Everything is accessible from the top, but visually it's hidden behind the basket. Now this is when the pantry really starts to come to life. I have these no sugar cookies and I'm removing all of the cookies out of each bag and placing them in one jar. I'm also keeping the nutritional information that I found on the back and the expiry date and just placing it at the bottom of the jar. That way you can flip the jar, you can see everything underneath if you need any of that information, but it keeps everything very tidy and definitely removes a lot of these bright colors coming from your pantry. I highly recommend doing this for anything that you have multiples of. We have a ton of pasta in different types and there's a lot of half empty bags, so you might as well put them all together in one jar so you minimize again all of that packaging. You can do this with any of your dried goods, but it definitely helps neutralize the color palette in your pantry and keeps things looking extremely tidy. Now, if you have any extras or back stock, you don't have to keep those out in the open. You can hide them inside of a basket. That way you have everything on hand. But again, the basket is creating this barrier that's really making your pantry look a lot neater. I'm using these little beverage jars as a way for me to store all of my cooking oils. These will be away in a dark closet, so I do feel comfortable with them being clear. I love that they have a really tight seal on top, and they just add this nice kind of fancy touch to the pantry. They would look good inside the pantry and on top of a tabletop, so I think this helps elevate the look of a simple product. I'm creating a little baking shelf in my pantry with these smaller jars. So I'm jarring my breadcrumbs, my flour, my sugars, and even sprinkles. Okay, wow, the jars are always my favorite part. It's so visual. I can see exactly what I have. I can see the amount that I have of it, and it just makes it feel like you're in like a little candy store. I love it. If you have tall shelves like I do, these risers are great for taking advantage of the full space and height. I'm using this little clear bin as a little breakfast bin that has oatmeal, different pancake mixes, so if you're looking for something in the morning, you know exactly where to find it. So just above here, there are these tiny little hooks, and I'm not sure if these used to be like a little key organization spot, but I thought this would be the best place to hang tiny scoops so that you can use them with the jars.
And just like the shelf risers, you can also get shelf baskets that hang below and help you utilize the entire space.
I also wanted to get rid of this big bag of cat food and put all of the food into a sealed container. So this just opens up like that and I can scoop out some food. Alright, the pantry is finally complete. I cannot wait to show you guys what it looks like now. It is a complete transformation. We went from messy, cluttered, disorganized, not so pretty looking, to a beautiful, organized, Pinterest-inspired pantry. Alright, so that's it for today's pantry organizing. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I hope this gave you some ideas and motivation to get started on your pantry. Let me know down below in the comments if you have organized your pantry yet, or if this is something that you definitely need to tackle now. Trust me, if you push through it and make sure you start and finish this project in the same day, you'll be so happy and so relieved in the end, and you definitely will deserve a glass of wine. So definitely click that link down below my description box to get 4 bottles of wine delivered straight to your door for $29.95 plus free shipping. The promo code will automatically apply at checkout. If you enjoyed watching, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and hit that like button, and make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel so you don't miss the upcoming videos. Next up is the entryway makeover, and I'm so excited to show you guys what we're doing in that space. So click that red subscribe button down below and make sure you guys have your notifications turned all the way on so you're first to see the next video. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!